Hello everyone, this is Pilpoh. Welcome back to All the Mods 10 Limited Edition. Now, I'm still in my phase right now where I am doing bulk recording, so I do apologize if you guys have given me some tips in the meantime. I'm just going to pop down here and bind this one to the interface right there. Now, what I did right there is I put the drops teleporter on another Celesta gem, and what we're going to do is pop into the end. And I am going to put this advanced block breaker. I think I'm going to put it like right. I want to put it up against this. You know what? It doesn't matter if it's pointing up, does it? Yeah, there we go. And we're going to put that right there. So that's going to be within, if I have a look at this, it'd be within the swapper's sort of area right there. So for this one, we are going to do advanced break, and we'll say filter item, and it'll be on the item that gets like dropped. And I'm going to say we want a time crystal. I'll pop that one in right there. That's got dropped teleporter, so it'll teleport it whenever it can. And we want to go down, down, plus. Where did that one go? Okay, so we don't want plus. We want plus that one. Other way. Okie dokie. There you go. And then we want to do the +1 on all sides. There we go. Right. So let's turn that one off. This basically means what will happen is when... Has that changed? I don't think it has actually. That's still generating, if you know what I mean. Yeah. When one of these changes and turns into a, mineable time crystal, then it will mine it, because it'll be like, oh, if I mine that now, I won't get a time crystal. But when it turns and I can mine it and it turns into a time crystal, that's when I will do it. So that's why I'm putting that one there. This is also really good because later on, what I'm going to do is when I put the growth accelerators all around the edge and one on the bottom as well, we can use the same flux point. And we can like feed all of the power into like everything. And I'll use my energy acceptor up against this. It's a whole thing. Anyway, I want to put that there. That way we will get into our system a bunch of time crystals and we don't have to think about it. So this is fully AFK now. This is fully automated. I mean, it was automated before, but this is fully automated now. Perfect. And it would be a lot quicker if we add those growth accelerators, but obviously that's applied energistics. So there's a few things that we want to do today. I am going to leave that one there. I'm going to crack on with doing some of the OryTech stuff, because anything I can do to stop myself from doing extreme reactors. I really like extreme reactors, to be fair. I think it's a great mod. Now it's a great mod. All the Mods 9, there was a bit of an issue with it. It might have been... Yeah, it was All the Mods 9. Yeah. Where mechanism got added like later on, and then it messed up all of the fluids. So it's kind of not Extreme Reactor's fault, but it just made the Extreme Reactor experience like not amazing, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, these ones right here, we need some plutonium dust, we need some adamant or nickel, and we need to make... We're not making the Duraplast sheets from Immersive. They are a pain in the bum. They are absolutely a pain in the bum. Polymer resin. Light naphtha bucket. Whoa. Okay, there's like a bunch of ways to do this by the looks of it. Bio oil and some sand. Get you polymer resin. Okie dokie. That's different from what I remember. I did this in FDB Ocean Block 2. Definitely changed. Right, I need to re-bookmark everything because I had to change something with my setup with the Just Die Things thing, and it got rid of all of my bookmarks, didn't it? So I'm going to have to go through this and figure out how each of these things is made. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go through the Heisenberg compensate this thing first. So I don't know which one's better. Electrum. Yeah, we could do it this way, I suppose. Processing unit. Is that better, or is it better to do this one right here? Dubious container. I think we're going to go the Unholy route. I don't think it matters, if I'm honest, but We need some adamant for that. And we need an atomic forge. This one also needs an atomic forge, to be fair. So, this one actually needs a centrifuge. And we need some strange matter and a dubious container, which needs the Enderic components and plastic. Oh, that's not it. Plastic sheets. Although, by the looks of it, okay, they're not fully integrated with all of the rest of the plastic sheets. They are in a few recipes by the looks of it. But yeah, that'll make the Unholy Intelligence. So that is what we're going to do right now. Now, interestingly enough, there's 2 recipes for the centrifuge right here. And that one is way easier. So we're definitely going to do the easier version. Because obviously we're trying to do everything as easy as we can. I'm going to just do that right there. And I think, did we do last episode? We made the... Oh, okay. So you actually... Do you save any on that? Yeah, you save a little bit of resources if you use the assembler. I'm not going to use the assembler, though, because... Nah, it's fine. That one is done. Have we got nickel? Good. I was going to say, if we didn't have it and we've used it somewhere else, we would have to get our nickel back. Okay, I'm sorry. Stop. Right, let's pop down here. I probably need to make some more of our netherite autocrafters at some point as well. Yes, we don't need to do that now, though. So let's do a centrifuge. We should probably find a place to do this as well. I might do it outside. Do an outside project. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I love the look of this stuff, by the way. It just looks absolutely bonkers to me. Yeah, you need to add like machine frames for it, don't you? Okay, tell you what, we're gonna program in one of the machine frames from OryTech. OryTech. Now, machine add-on extender. I think it's these ones, right? Primitive machine core, basic machine core. What about the advanced one? Whoa. Okay, so that one goes from basic to improve to it. Is this one even better? Yeah, okay. And then, what the heck is that? There's like a bunch of different ones right there. They're the plating ones. Okay. Let's go for the basic one to begin with. We've got loads of iron. Tell you what, I'm just going to get like... Let's get 32 of these, because why not? Oh no, it is raining for a few seconds. And it should disappear. It's quite a slow thing now, isn't it? Anyway, you right click on it like that. And look how cool this is. That is the coolest looking thing right there. I love it. Now this does require some power. So we're going to get flux points. So take all of my flux points because we're probably going to need to power all of these things. That does remind me. These have got like little add-on sides. So we can put an add-on here. And we can put an add-on here. So I'm going to put the power on this side. There you go. Nice. So now we can use the centrifuge right here. What was it for? It was the dubious... No, it wasn't that, was it? Okay, so we can centrifuge a Enderic component. Yeah, we need a bunch of that. Also, I'm pretty sure... We get some light... Okay, if we can get some oil, bio-oil, biodiesel, or oil from... Is that immersive? Immersive, yeah. Okay, there is a bunch of oil around. I wonder if we could just use a pump. Or we could just use a tank, right? We could just make a tank from... Yeah, I'm going to use a tank. We're going to make the big tank from mechanism. Well, that didn't take us very far, did it, to find one of these? Shift and then scroll. And I think it's shift. Oh, this is Pneumaticraft crude oil. Can you not pick this stuff up? Oh. I swear I did that earlier. Oh, well. But I think it'll be a start, maybe? Maybe we can use this. I'll tell you what, we'll find out in a sec when we try and put it into this. Yeah, it doesn't work, does it? Wait. Oh, we need a tank thing to put on this. It's an add-on. OryTech. Is that what it is? And I need a tank add-on, I think. I vaguely remember it. Are they called add-ons? Add-on. Oh, it is. Yeah, there we go. Which one is it in here? Is it that one? Fluid add-on. That's the badger. Okay, so we need to make one of these bad boys. And we need to make a fiber strand, which is... Okay, some coal dust. Can we make just coal dust? I have programmed it in. Nice. There we go. So that's going to get us a bunch of coal dust. Stick that in here. And look at it. Look at the animation. That is so cool. I love it. That's so good. We need a bunch more of that as well. So let's grab all of these. Chuck them in. So this stuff, by the looks of it, it looks like it's used in like a bunch of things. Fluid add-on. Yeah, we need a bunch of silicon, which is fine. We've got tons of silicon already. Okay, so we'll do that one. Fluid pipe, we could do that. Electrum. How have we not got electrum? Ah, yeah, here it is. Alloy smelter. Okay, I'm going to go and create an electrum alloy smelt right there. So that's going to be gold and silver, which we should have. Should already have that. Pop that one in, and we can make 2 electrum. Go. There you go. That's done it. Nice. Okay, so we can make the fluid add-on. What we like to see. Is there quests for this yet? I don't think so. OryTech. That'd be a really nice one to see from the ATM team. Oh, there's a whole like section for modern industrialization. I love that. OryTech. There is an OryTech one. Okie dokie. Sweet. We need 4 nickel to start it off, though. We should definitely do that, though. Nickel. Quest. There it is. Lovely. Nice. It wants to make us an assembler, foundry, fluid add-on. Okie dokie. So this, by the way, these blue, like, pig-looking things, they're where you put the add-ons. So, like, right there is where we can put it. And you can see now we've got a little tank area. And that's what I needed to see if I could. You can put crude oil in. I don't know if that's going to do it, though. Why do we need crude oil? What was it? It was, okay, it wasn't that. Something needed crude oil. Is it strange matter? No, it's not that one. I don't remember. Maybe it was the plastic sheets. Crude oil and sand. That was it. Yeah, it doesn't like it, does it? Can we not get that back out? Okay, that's going to be a bit of an issue if it doesn't work, right? Oh, hello. Oh, goodness sake. Right. It's definitely crude oil and sand, which allows us to do this, right? Polymer, right there. So, light naphtha. Biofuel. Biodiesel. Oil. No, there's no crude oil. Damn it. Okay. Well, we tried. I'm going to have to break it, I think, and then put it back down. That wasn't an excuse just to see this animation one more time. Okay, maybe it was. Anyway, we'll pop that one back on. You can get, like, speed upgrades and stuff as well, if you wanted to, but fine, fine. Let's look up a decent way of getting this polymer. I guess the light naphtha is, like, a good way to do it, I suppose. But how do you get that? Refinery. Right, there we go. We got the refinery. Now we can use this. Now, you can see this has got a bigger sort of footprint. So I'm going to break that one right there. I'm going to put it right there. And instead of like right-clicking them all in the areas that you think they might go, you just right-click them onto the actual thing right there. And look at that. Oh, it's so cool. We love this mod. It's so cool. Right, anyway, with this one, you can right click that one on there and it will make us... Is it just going to make the light naphtha? Heavy oil. Oh, okay. By then. We might need to do some add-ons for this and put like some tank add-ons. Fluid add-on? Is that what we need to do? And have... Would you shush? Thank you. Right. So let's have a look at that again. So, can have up to 2 refinery tank chambers on top of it. I don't know if that's how you do it, but... Is that how it works? Yes. Okay, fair enough. Well, annoyingly, that all turned into heavy oil. If we put some more of the crude oil that we've got in there, it should give us light naphtha and some sulfuric acid as well. Perfect. It's not actually naphtha, it's light naphtha. It's different. Why do we need naphtha again? Was it for the, it was for the sheets, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. So we can get quite a lot actually out of that. We get loads of polymer resin. So I'll tell you what. We do all of this. There. Should be like an absolute ton going into this. It's a bit weird, but we're going to make another. I've got loads of creosote oil in there. I did not realize that. Oh, that would have been good earlier. But anyway, yeah, what I could do is I could just take 1,000. Yeah, I could take a bucket out and put it in here. And then in here, we can add sand, I think it was. There we go. Nice. And that should get us 20 of the polymer stuff, which will then get us this, right? Right. We've got the, what's it? The resin right there. So what I'm going to do... I've still got that tank. I do. So I'm going to grab all of the... Oh, yeah, it doesn't do it like that, does it? Damn it. Okay. So if we do that, we should have some naphtha in our system right there. There you go. So if we do that, are you going to export it into this? Why did you not... Right, let's give this another go. That works. Okay, so it just needed to be on the top block. Didn't need to be all complicated about it. Fair. Cool. Okay, so all we need to do is put a spouting recipe in for the resin. So it'll be just that one right there. And then I'm actually going to use this thing for once. I hope you guys are proud. Unobtainium furnace. There it is. I had to upgrade this before to a gold crafter because it was full up on the iron one. That's why we've got an iron one right here, because it was full up otherwise. Now, there's a few things in the centrifuge that we found already, like strange... Was it the strange matter? Use the strange matter in there with one of these dubious containers. And that gets you the unholy intelligence. Makes sense. Okie dokie. Again, this is going to need a refinery, so... Maybe we could even put this in. Does it need one of these? I think it might do, actually, but that's fine. Yes, okay. So if we put one right here, maybe that'll do it. Let's get a bunch of, like, I don't know. I'm going to make 8 iron ones, because why not? Cool. Right. So if we do that. Okay, it's going to look messy for now. I will tidy it up later. But because this is connected to the main network, by the way, I've got a cable that runs underneath and goes over to the main network. It's not doing the flickering thing or, you know, breaking because it's not using a wireless network thing, which is kind of useful. Right. So now, if we pop back in here, someone did tell me that there was like a wireless pattern grid. Pattern grid. Oh, is it wireless pattern? Wireless. There's an auto crafting monitor, there's a crafting grid, and there's a grid. So there is no pattern grid, unfortunately. Yeah, fine. Okay, so this one was for strange matter. We do that right there. I wonder if that'll work. Also, we kind of need to tell it that if you send the ender dust in there, you get 2 of this on the other thing, right? So this thing over here. And then this one is if you put in... yeah, you do have an inventory. Fine. Should we try it? Strange matter. Start. Now, I will say it does get a little funky when it comes to fluid crafting. It's the thing that made me crash a couple of times when I was doing my Just Dire things. Little members video that I did. Is that actually doing it? Is that doing a thing? Oh, it is. Oh, it's actually doing the thing. You're kidding me. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, and then what we can do is just have import buses instead of this. Oh, no, it's actually putting it into the pipes right now. Okay. Oh, even better then. Let's use an interface. We don't really like using interfaces right now because we know they cause a bit of lag. But that's fine. We can use an interface. And that should pipe it straight into there. I have got a fluid. Oh, you know what? We should just make it so they all connect. Like that. There you go. I've got a fluid card or what? No, what's it called? A fluid disc right here. Oh. Oh, that's really easy to make then. Unless... okay, never mind. Why don't we just do this recipe? Yeah, we'll do that recipe. That one's cheaper. Unless there's an even cheaper recipe. What do you think? There's an OryTech recipe? Alloying? No, that's the same. Fair enough. Thank you to Ender.io for being or dictionaried with it. And we can use the same thing. I love it. Let's do that. There we go. We could almost make ourselves a... make one of these? Yeah, we can. I've done everything for this. I love it. And then use the strange... what was it? Strange matter. We could do that one as well. Okay. I don't know why I'm so surprised. This, this just is going together quite nicely. I don't know why. It was that, right? To make... yeah, the Unholy Intelligence. Okay, we've done that now. Can we make it? Intel. And how many... wait, before we do this, how many do we need? Heisenberg concentrate. So you need 1 per. So we need 4 of these. Because we need 4 of those? Yeah. Start. It's going to go do it. That's really cool. That's incredibly cool. I like that. Maybe we get some speed add-ons for this as well at some point. I like that idea. Okay, that's the Unholy Intelligence. That's already done, apparently. That's pretty good. Duratium ingot. I think that's how you say it. And then we also need the flux gate. Oh, yeah, and that means that we need the fluxite. And we need the processing unit, which means we need the assembler. Right, let's make an assembler. Done. Wow, it will make it for us. What was the thing that we needed for this? That's OryTech. It's this stuff, isn't it? The basic machine cores. Yeah. We also need this laser thing because we need to make the fluxite from what I remember. We have a look right here. This stuff comes from lasering. You can empower some amethyst shards. I don't know if I want to do that though, because we could empower some amethyst shards, but this thing is so cool. You know what? We're just going to empower it. Why not? We're just going to get that recipe going because it just makes more sense to do that. So if we have a look at this one, we can just wait. You can wash platinum. Okay, and you can get some of that. Fair enough. So we take this one all the way down here and we pop it in there like that. 64. Go. It's like super quick. Love it. Ah, you should really be looking at the quest. Whoopsie daisy. Assembler. We need to make the assembler next. Shale fire bucket. Why have I heard shale fire before? Where's that from? Oh, I've been listening to Dungeon Crawler Carl. That's what it is. Carl. I can't say it. British people can't say Carl. Also, I bit my my cheek recently, and my mouth is still like knackered. Really annoying, but oh well. Anyway. Okay, that's just going to go in the system. I wanted to right-click the fluid in there, but that didn't happen, did it? What else did it want us to do in this? It wants us to make a foundry, but we're not going to do that. Okay. Why is it making us do all of this when we could just do the easy method to get the Heisenberg compensate thing? I guess this is the one that I was... Okay, so we need the assembler to make this. Okay, fair. Right. I'm just going to ignore the quests. It's a typical Pilpoh move right there. Right, here we go. Let's take this one out. And I'm just going to stick it here for now. Oh, it's so good looking. Oh, it's such a good looking flipping thing. It looks like my my 3D printer. Actually, this looks way cooler than my 3D printer. I got the cheapest 3D printer you can get. So flux point again. So we're not going to share with the other one right now. It's going to go right back there where there's no add-on point. So there's an add-on point there, there, and there. There might be one underneath. I actually don't know. Should we have a look? Come on then. Why not? There isn't one underneath. Okay. I just ruined the magic for you guys. That's where the cable runs all the way across, and then I like lined it up with everything. I think it's this one. Yeah. So this thing's pretty cool as well. We can use it to make a bunch of stuff, actually. If we have a look. We need it for the plutonium, apparently. We definitely need it for the processing unit, because you need the processing unit for the... I think it's in here as well. Fluxgate. I wonder if we can at least put items in the bottom like this. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to help. And then if we can, I'll probably put a an import bus right there. We should try it at least, right? So there's a load of things that we're going to need to do with this. Like there's that plutonium one. So let's have a look. So we need... I don't think we need the ion thrusters. I'm not sure we need the fine wire. Oh, that's pretty cool. You've got a slime ball recipe right there. That's pretty decent, right? So that one right there we're probably going to need. Bookmark that. That one's definitely... Okay, I'll start bookmarking all the things. So it's going to be the processing unit. Basic battery. I don't think we need the basic battery. Or uranium. There's a better motor recipe right there, I suppose. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. You can make a budding amethyst from this. That's pretty fun. Copper reinforced plating. Maybe we need that. Ah, this is one. Definitely. The flux gate, which I've already got up there. Okay, we'll probably do that recipe instead. Instead of this one. Because that's just a bit easier. I don't know if, yeah, the plutonium might be the thing that's difficult for us to get, right? So, who knows? Although, looking at it, uranium crystals. How do we get uranium crystals? We found some of those at some point, didn't we? Uranium. Did we convert them all? I think we might have done. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Whoa! Okay, wait. Hover over the thing. It says hold Alt to open. Alt. That is really cool. I didn't know you could do that. Harvest is similar to Oh, okay. Okay, unlike you. Okay, so it's not an infinite resource. Uranium crystals will not regrow. Fair enough. We'll probably do the other recipe then for this. However, that is going to be. Although, does this look like? Why extreme reactors? Why do you want me to do extreme reactors so much? Okay, this one shouldn't be that bad for us to do. We need to get some cyanite though first, which is kind of a pain in the bum. I forgot it's going to be such a pain to get the cyanite. to begin with on that one. Usually you either make a B or you make a seed for cyanite. Anyway, yeah, we'll come back to that one. I think, yeah, we'll definitely come back to that. Let's make this one first. Oh, that's not where I meant to put that. There we go. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. What was it? It was Fluxgate. Fluxgate. That one. Seems like it's going to do it. That's pretty cool. And then, yeah, there we go. Ah, that's fine, actually. Okay, so it doesn't matter if it's put it in there, like, double here. It still sees it as the recipe. I like that. And look how cool it is. It's literally like a little 3D printer. Love it. And that's made it for us, I think. And there it is. Fluxgate. Love it. That means we probably make the atomic forge now. Yeah, looks like we can. Okay, it's just going to come off and do this. Pretty cool. Even going to do that right there. This is such a cool looking mod. It looks just like Satisfactory to me. I know that's one of Dazza, my one of my admins. One of their favorite games. They've been playing it loads recently. I did a little stream on it as well, but yeah, it's got the same sort of color palette. It's definitely, it doesn't like feel like Satisfactory, but it looks like it. So yeah, I like it. Anyway, that has probably meant that we've got the atomic forge now. It does mean that we've got the atomic forge. This thing is a beast. It's not that big actually, looking at it. Right, I'm just going to plonk it there. Get rid of that one. Right, click it. Just it folding out and it just looks so cool. You can tell that they spent ages on the animations for this, and well deserved because it looks amazing. We love it. Right, so this one, we needed this because the atomic forge, you can do the... That is just so cool that you can do it like this. So you can skip all the mechanism stuff. That's really, really cool. I love it. Nice one. Okay, so we wanted to do... I think it's this right here, the Heisenberg compensate. So that is going to be the recipe that we need to like follow. Right, I did request another one of these. So we're going to just place it there. And then... There you go. That's just going to absorb that thing. And then we have to power this, from what I believe. Why are you looking at me? There we go. Right. Are you going to do the thing, or do we have to do this? Ah, I need to designate the target. That's what I need to do. Okie dokie. Let's get one of these target designators, and then we can point it. Wait for it to come in. There it is. Thank you. So I can use this now. So what? Right click, shift right click, and then right click. No, shift right click. Okay, that'll do. And it seems like it's doing the thing. I wanted to test if it did it like where we wanted to put it, right? Oh, it is actually doing it. Adamant and yeah, there we go. That's exactly what we wanted to see. So there we are. We just need some way of getting that out of there. Can we just use an importer? That's not where I wanted to put you at all. Thank you very much. There you go. Yeah, it's done it. Compensate. There we go. Get another one of those. And then what is it after that? We just need the plutonium pellets. Small plutonium. Okay, so plutonium pellets. You're all going to come from these things right here. Okie dokie. Right, as you can see, I've started making a particle accelerator right here. This is the exact one that you get in the like little guide thing when you press Alt on the... it's like a ponder. It's awesome. On the OryTech particle accelerator injector thingy that we've got right behind us right here. Yeah, this is the exact one it gives us. I don't think this is going to be good enough, if I'm honest. And I think that you need to like actually collide stuff. I'm not exactly sure how it works, if I'm honest. I've been watching Direwolf's video from like 6 months ago, and I've been trying to figure it out from that, but it seems very complicated. I mean, it should be, because it's a particle accelerator, right? So, makes sense. But I think we've run out of time, unfortunately. We might have to do a little bit of particle accelerator next episode, and we'll do, like, a proper particle accelerator. I didn't do any of this in my... What was it? Ocean block. That was it. I didn't do any in ocean block, and I always feel really bad about that. So, yeah, I think I owe it to myself to do the particle accelerator in this series. So, yeah, let's get that one done. Plus, if we have a look, to get the plutonium dust, if we were to do it, we'd have to find this uranite crystals, and I did find a bunch of these at one point. No idea where they are now. I think it was where we found the mechanized, the Harbinger, or whatever it's called, you know, the mechanized wither. That's where we found the uraninite crystals, or uranite. Uranite? Yeah. And the other way to do it is you could either go all the way through modern industrialization, or the easiest way is probably extreme reactors. But extreme reactors is extremely annoying for us, because getting our first cyanite is going to mean that we have to make the most dirty reactor that we can. Most dirty basic reactor. And then that will get us a bunch of cyanite, and then we can use the cyanite. And yeah, you basically convert your uranium into cyanite, convert the cyanite into plutonium. Plutonium can then be, I think it's smooshed somehow. How are we smooshing it up? Crusher, using the crushing spirit to make the plutonium dust. I feel like that's kind of what we should probably do, if I'm honest, is make the plutonium, because we need to get onto extreme reactors at some point, right? That is the next thing we're going to do. Oh, whilst we're here and we're about to finish the episode, I want to quickly have a look at time crystals. And we've got 5 right there. Perfect. We're getting there with it. This is going to take us flipping ages. Just use the growth accelerators, please, because otherwise you'll do your own head in like I'm doing right now. Fine. Right, anyway, I'm going to call it here for today. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.